Bin Bin. Come here, Bin Bin. Hello, everyone. Pincess wants to say hello, too. Come here, baby. Say hello. Say hello. Bin Bin. She's doing a lot better. She had, she was kind of sick. I think it was because of the air conditioning at my last apartment, and, she caught a cold, I think. She was throwing up a little bit, and, you know, dizzy, but she's doing good. I got her favorite food, from the pet store, and I think that's been helping her feel better, and she's walking a lot better. I don't really see any problems anymore. And she's getting older, so I have to be very careful with her. I have a few hours to spare, so I wanted to make a video, say hello. Last night I went to a really nice, interesting art show in Tribeca, which is kind of one of my neighborhoods. It's where my yoga studio is. So it was cool to explore that part of, well, what's going on in that part of town. Because I don't really get the chance. I spend most of my time uptown near the university, or here in the financial district. So I'm still getting to know New York City. There's so many places to discover, and I really enjoyed going out to the art studio yesterday and looking at some art which would be easy to categorize as women's art or feminist art or something like that. Yes, all of the artists were females, but many of them, a few of them, contested categorization as feminist artists, or as their art being considered women's art, as if it, you know, women's art requires a different category from male art. When we see art produced by a male, it's just art. It's not called like masculinist art. Or should we start using those types of words? I'm not sure. Well, you know that I'm interested in what might be considered women's arts or things like that. And also the occult, and I loved seeing some of the occult art there. Some very interesting talismans and from the Christian tradition, and that was really cool. And I saw some sort of Asia-inspired art. I posted some pictures on my Facebook, so you should look at those. And yeah, it was really nice. I couldn't stick around. I had a fun time talking to some of the people there, but yeah, so I guess I just have to come out and say that I am interested in what might be considered the dark arts, which are, you know, traditionally female art, female practices, like what female mystics do, a lot, like the like astrology. You guys know I'm not shy about my astrology obsession, but I'm interested in archetypes and the tarot, and I am a reader, and I've found the tarot to be really helpful for me. I'm not the best like professional reader. I read it mostly for myself, but I hope one day I can be more practice my tarot skills a little bit more. But as of today, I mostly do readings for my friends and for myself. Since I'm mostly concerned with the mainstream academic things these days, I do my alternative studies in my own time, and I hold my studies in the dark arts as important. And I'm a mystic. I shouldn't say dark, you know. And when I say dark, I don't mean it as an evil. I think darkness is associated with evil and death, and in Western culture, death is considered a bad thing. So darkness, death is considered a bad thing. So maybe I shouldn't use the word dark arts because of the connotation that it has in the English system. But maybe mysticism, metaphysical practices, and that's what I'm mostly interested in as a reader and yoga practitioner and academic. Well, I guess I'll draw one card for this. See what the universe has for us. What the universe wants me to show you, who has clicked on my video. One card just fell out, but I feel like I need to take out another one after shuffling. That's Pincess using the litter box, so excuse me. Might have to pause it. Let's see what else. Venus just went into Virgo today, so we should be feeling a little bit of shift. As far as Virgo roles, like the everyday habits, routines, health. He's a perfectionist, but he's also very sensual, and Venus going into Virgo. Venus was in Leo, I think, before the past couple weeks, but I'm really looking forward to this transit because I love Virgo, and Virgo is at the bottom of my chart, so it's kind of my base. Okay. I've shuffled a little bit. I'm still looking for one card. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot, my first deck that I ever got. I'm looking for one more card. I haven't looked at the card that I just got. Okay, that's it. Okay, let me show you what I have. Beautiful. Got the Ten of Cups, one of my favorite cards. and the Fool. Okay, let me just show you. This is a very Venusian card itself. The Ten of Cups is like complete, absolute bliss in regard to emotional and relationship concerns. If you have been concerned about lovers feeling towards you or the state of your relationship, this is a very beautiful, wonderful sign. This is the best it gets as far as romance and love and sensuality and emotional satisfaction is concerned. And right next to that, I got the Fool, which is the first card of the deck. So if you are with somebody already, I imagine that you'll be starting a new cycle of really pleasurable and pleasant, emotionally fulfilling times. Starting this from seeing this reading, and within the few days, I mean maybe recently, the past few days before this reading, you might have experienced this shift, or it might still be on the way, coming in the next couple of days. But this is a new energy in regard to emotional and relationships. The cups represent, they're the Venus, they're the chalice. And this figure is the figure in the Ten of Cups. She is surrounded by her emotions and she's grounded. This is a little bit like overflowing feelings, but it's also being held somehow. This is a new, more relaxed state in regard to emotional affairs, relationships, situations having to do with emotions. So this is going to be really refreshing. I mean, the Ten of Cups can be kind of an intense card because it is like true love. It is like complete compatibility and feeling the same for each other. And if that hasn't been the case, you'll be seeing each other in a new light, and just enjoy this transit. This Venus and Virgo transit, I think, will be really good. And love will probably have a very positive impact on our health and wellness in the coming few weeks. Venus transits a sign for a little bit shorter than a month, I think. But see, this is where my astrological knowledge is still amateur. I don't really know, but I can feel it, and I hope that you have a good weekend. And I just thought I would do a reading for you guys, and I hope you enjoy my videos, and I hope to produce more for you in the future. Thank you. See you.